Today, of course, is the entry of Jesus into Jerusalem. It is Palm Sunday, and we're familiar with the story. At the end of the Bible, a big book covering from the creation of the world to its future, comes one of the most brilliant, aesthetically beautiful pages of the whole Bible. It's almost the last page of the Bible in the Apocalypse, the Revelation, and it's describing the heavenly Jerusalem. It's a city now coming down from heaven, made totally of gold. It shimmers because it's crystal clear. It's like a diamond, and is lit by the glory of God. So Jerusalem then, the heavenly Jerusalem, our future, we need to keep that in mind all this week as we follow Jesus from his entry into Jerusalem to his death and to the resurrection of Easter. So there's this shimmering, golden, diamond-like heavenly city, but that's not what Jesus entered, or what we would enter were we to go to the earthly Jerusalem. The ministers today, as you see, wear red, not white, which would be like the shimmer could be golden. Red because it's blood, because it's linked to martyrdom, it's linked to what will happen in a few days on Good Friday. And the entry of Jesus into Jerusalem is ambiguous, is bittersweet. Yes, there are shouts of joy, hosannas, talk of a king, palms, branches, but this talk of a king held an ambiguity, a dangerous one for Jesus, as we just heard in the gospel. To talk of a king in Jerusalem just before Passover would, of course, make the occupying army nervous. What kind of king could this be? How would their king live with this new king? Is he the Davidic king, the king who would restore Israel, if need be by arms, make it a holy city again without pagan occupying armies? Ambiguity then. This kingship will end up mentioned on the cross on which Jesus will die. Jesus of Nazareth, King of the Jews. And we heard again in today's gospel how kingship comes into it. So yes, there is an entry into Holy Week today. There is an entry into Jerusalem commemorated today, but in red. The text, that beautiful, almost last page of the Bible, speaking of a golden, shimmering city, then switches from beauty, from aesthetics, to the people. And we're told, in this heavenly Jerusalem, there will be no mourning, there'll be no pain, there'll be no death. Every tear will be wiped away, we're told. And we're no strangers to that. But we mustn't be strangers to the hope kept throughout this week and radiating on Easter Sunday of the heavenly Jerusalem, to which we in pilgrimage are bound. As always, you tell the Christian because she, he, is more realistic than anybody else and more full of hope than anybody else. Realism and hope, and we'll live it every day this week so as to live it every day of the year.